So, I've been thinking, you know what's really underrated in Minecraft? Starting a forever world. Yeah, like one world where you stick around for the long haul. No hopping from seed to seed. No deleting it because a creeper blew up your base. Just one world where you keep building, exploring, and doing whatever Minecraft stuff you're into. Hear me out, because I genuinely think it's one of the best ways to play the game. And let me tell you why. First off, what even is a forever world? Okay, so Forever World is basically just a Minecraft world that you commit to, like you make a deal with yourself. This is the world. I'm not going to abandon it after 3 days because I found a cooler seed or because I fell into love with all my diamonds. It's the world where you plant roots, get creative, and build something that lasts. It's kind of saying, you know what? I'm gonna make this world the one. And honestly, it's such an amazing feeling. Let's start with the obvious. A forever world gives you the chance to do all the big crazy stuff you always wanted to try, but never got around to. You know those insane builds you see on Reddit or YouTube? Like entire kingdoms, giant floating islands, or crazy detailed towns. Yeah, aren't happening if you're bouncing between new worlds every week. When you stick to one world, you can dream big. Want to build a massive castle? Cool, take your time with it. Maybe you want a giant glass dome underwater with tropical fish swimming around. Or maybe you just want to dig out an entire chunk to bedrock because, I don't know, you're a little unhinged like that. Whatever it is, a forever world lets you go for it. Your world becomes your journal. Here's the part I love. A forever world tells your story. Think about it. Every build, every little project, even the random mistakes you make, they all become a part of history of your world. Like, oh, here's where I built my very first house, and here's that cave where I got blown up by a creeper while mining for coal. Or you might have one of those random towers built because you needed somewhere to AFK, and it's still standing months later. It's kind of like looking at an old photo album, except it's blocks and mobs. And the best part, as you get better at the game, your world reflects it. Your builds improve, your farms get more efficient. You go from that little dirt hut to this crazy mega base with storage rooms, portals, and automatic farms. Or maybe you prefer to chill and do it all the old fashioned way. It's so satisfying to see your progress laid out like that. Updates make it even better. One thing I used to worry about was, what if I start a forever world and then Minecraft updates with a bunch of cool new stuff? But honestly, it's not a problem. It's actually awesome. Minecraft updates keep your world alive. Let's say you've been playing for a while, and then a new update drops. Suddenly, there are cherry blossom biomes, ancient cities, new mobs, or whatever crazy stuff Mojang decides to add. All you have to do is head out to the unexplored chunks, and bam, new content's waiting for you. It's like your world evolves with the game, and you're just along for the ride. And hey, you can even go back to your old builds and upgrade them with the new blocks. It's like giving your world a little makeover, big builds and big dreams. This is where the fun really kicks in. In the forever world, you've got time, like real time, to work on those huge projects you've always wanted to try. Want to build a giant treehouse in the jungle? Do it. How about a city with different districts, like one for farming, one for redstone contraptions, and just for decoration? Go for it. Or maybe you're into building ridiculous things just for laughs. Like, I don't know, a giant pixelated art with a sheep wearing sunglasses. The point is, you're not rushing. You can take your time, experiment, and expand your ideas. And because it's all in one world, everything feels connected. Your base, your farms, your random builds, they all become a part of this big living world. Now let's talk redstone. If you ever wanted to get into redstone but didn't feel like it was worth the effort, a forever world is a game changer. You can start small, like build a basic sugarcane farm. Then, as you get more confident, you can go bigger, automatic smelters, iron farms, even a giant item sorters. And because you're sticking with this world, all those farms and contraptions will actually get used. Plus, redstone is one of those things where the more you mess around with it, the better you get. Before you know it, you're building secret doors, piston elevators, and traps that would make even the most experienced creepers rethink their life choices. What about burnout? Okay, real talk. I get it. The idea of sticking to one world might sound like it could get boring after a while, but here's the thing, Minecraft's huge. There's always something new to do. If you're feeling stuck, just switch things up. Maybe you've been focusing on building for a while, so take a break and go exploring, or start a new project, or challenge yourself, like try to survive 10 nights in hardcore mode in the same world. And if you really need a break, just log out for a bit. The world will be there when you're ready to come back. That's the beauty of it. It's your world, your rules. So, are you ready to give this a shot? Here's how you start in your forever world. Pick a seed you love. Maybe it's one with cool mountains or a beautiful coastline. Or if you're just like me, just spawn in, look around, and go, good enough. Set a couple of small goals to get started. Build a star base, set up a wheat farm, and maybe even find some diamonds. Once you've got the basics down, start dreaming bigger. What do you want your world to look like in a month? In a year? Here's the coolest part of Forever World. It's your legacy. It's not just a game world. It's a place filled with memories. Years from now, you can log back in and look around, and it'll feel like visiting an old friend. So yeah, that's why I think you should start a Minecraft Forever World. It's fun, it's rewarding, and it's the best way to turn this little block game into something unforgettable. What do you think? Ready to start building your legacy? If you enjoyed this small filler episode, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me really stay motivated and upgrade my content. And I just can't thank you guys enough. The first 2 episodes I did on this Forever World kind of blew up. They got like somewhere around 500, 400 views. That's a lot of views, at least for me for now. And I really did enjoy making those videos. They weren't the best of the best, but the last video I put out, I did try to make it as crisp and as clean as possible, and that's how I'm gonna keep doing things around this channel. So thank you guys for watching this small filler episode, and see you in the next big one. See you.